I took your plea. I would not have taken your plea had you told me it wasn't my methamphetamine. I would have never done it. I know myself. I would have never done that. Not on my worst day.
Yes.
So why are you telling me today that you didn't have meth on your person and it wasn't your meth if you told me that day, which I know you would have had to for me to accept the plea, that it was your meth?
My exact words were
I need to know some answers here. Why are you not showing up in court?
same as it was last time I was in here, Your Honor. I'm just trying to take care of one after the other.
Why do you think that you have the luxury of taking care of one after the other? These weren't, listen to me. He is here. James Dean Gannon Jr., 26B150416, B and C. Okay, I'm going to come back to you, Mr. Flint Simpson. Stay right there. Counsel, your appearance.
James Schloff, 30720. Together, Mr. Gannon.
Mr. Gannon, your name?
James Dean Gannon Jr.
Mr. Simpson, your name, sir.
Floyd Simpson.
All right, so I have here defendant in the defense and the prosecutor met and reached an agreement on May the 6th. There's a possession of a controlled substance charge here, and there is a charge of larceny from an automobile that was pled down to attempted larceny from an automobile. So he pled his charge on the attempted larceny from an automobile under a local ordinance, which is punishable by up to 45 days. He pled guilty to possession of a controlled substance under a statute which will enable him to have that case dismissed if he is compliant with all terms and conditions of probation. Did you get an opportunity, counsel, to review the victim's statement on this?
No.
I'm going to read it to you.
Okay, go ahead. I was just about to say, I did go over the.
Right. This is what it says. My name is Floyd Simpson. I rent a lot on Trentwood Court, Brownstown, to park my semi-truck. The plaintiff, James Dean Gannon Jr., was apprehended removing items from this property without my permission. Among the items were tools and equipment that were used for my truck maintenance. Also, large containers of diesel fuel, of which he had deciphered from the semi. Dealing with this stuff has caused mental fatigue and monetary financial hardship. I suspect that this person has taken other items in the past, such as a GPS system and a generator, which have been missing. Hopefully, the court will hold him responsible for his actions and issue the highest possible sentence. So I want to come back to you, Mr. Simpson, on the issue of restitution here. So if you'll just bear with me, Mr. Schloff has reviewed. I ordered the defendant to undergo a pre-screening and assessment. He did. And I'm going to ask you, Mr. Schloff, are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions in that report?
No, Your Honor.
Anything you would like to say on his behalf?
I would. First of all, I do respect the complainant and his appearance in the statement today in court, but I would ask the court not to consider any speculative charges, either for sentencing purposes or for restitution. Furthermore, Your Honor, my client does tell me that he's employed, and he has a record of more traffic than anything else. Some of it is very old as to more misdemeanors type of thing. What really does strike me, Your Honor, is that if you look from the medications that he's taking, Your Honor, that there is a mental health history as well. And in my dealings with him, I was able to tell that without even looking at the type of medications that he's on. So I would ask the court for a rehabilitative sentence that takes that into consideration, and any other drugs that substance abuse that might be an issue as well. Or not to give him any jail sentence, Your Honor. He does live with his mother, takes care of her. Yes. There is that problem with my sick, older mother.
Anything you would like to say, Mr. Gannon?
Yes, sir. The fuel, I don't know if they have cameras that they can pull up, because the fuel was mine. That was in my truck for the week prior to. What else did he say? Like he left 2 boxes.
Well, I can read you the
Yeah.
aspect in the report. It says, the suspect had taken a Milwaukee rivet tool, Milwaukee ratchet, drill bits, container with miscellaneous butt connectors, and a black case with miscellaneous cords. All the items were located in the suspect's truck, meaning
That was-
he did not lose any of those items. And then outside of the above listed trailer, there were multiple items that were behind the trailer that Simpson said that were supposed to be inside the trailer. And then he goes on to say he was missing fuel from the semi, that there were 6 full fuel containers in the rear of your truck. And Simpson said when he parked the semi, he had approximately a half tank, and now had between 1/4 and 1/2 tank. The stolen property was returned to the victim.
The diesel wasn't, because I have no idea why that's even being mentioned, because no, the diesel was left in my truck as well. Well, I really don't understand.
I was not the original attorney at the time.
Every time I come in here, I get a different attorney. That's what we had the problem with last night.
Mr. Simpson, what would you like to say?
I just say that it just, that cost me a lot of money, times are hard right now, and then fuel, as high as fuel is for, it's still fuel like that. I know how much fuel I had because I just fueled before I parked my truck. And when
Okay, so let me start.
told me to check it,
Let me start,
No, but-
Mr. Simpson, let me start with the other items. And by the way, is there a Mark Drabcheck here? He was also a victim on the case. For the record, he did not appear.
I'm still missing items, that I didn't.
Okay,
Meth.
Mr. Simpson, I want you to listen to me a second, please.
Okay,
The Milwaukee rivet tool, Milwaukee ratchet, drill bits, container with miscellaneous butt connectors, and black case with miscellaneous cords, those were all located in this truck and returned to you, correct?
correct.
So the only thing that we have, as you said, you were missing fuel from your semi, that there were 6 full fuel containers in the rear of his truck bed, suspect's truck bed. And when he parked the semi, when you parked your semi, you had approximately a half tank and now had between 1/4 and a half a tank. So am I right? You're saying he siphoned out about a quarter of a tank. Is that true or false?
That's true.
How much would the value of that be?
Well, they're 150 gallon tanks, so a quarter of 150 going to be what 75 gallon, 40 gallon, 50 gallon. I don't think well, I don't know. I'd have to, to be exact. It's
Not
hard to tell.
taking these items.
I know
Mr.
there was a lot
Gannon.
of fuel, 6 5-gallon drums. I mean, 6 5-gallon tanks in the back of his pickup.
No question to you, yes. Sorry, sir.
Mr. Gannon,
Keep stopping.
how long have you been coming in front of it?
Long, sir.
Why are you continuing to come and see me? Why have you not shown up on your warrants out of the,
Yeah.
well, the one that's troubling, November of 25, a larceny charge. You also got failures to appear on drivewall suspend, show cause hearings, traffic offenses. Why are you not showing up? And you also have a Westland case, failure to appear on a probation violation. I need to know some answers here. Why are you not showing up in court?
Same as it was last time I was in here, Your Honor. I'm just trying to take care of one after the other.
Why do you think that you have the luxury of taking care of one after the other? Listen to me. These warrants have been in effect. You've got warrants outstanding since, a lot of them are from 25. I'll give you that. But you've had the one out of Westland since 24. You don't get the luxury of, well, I'll take care of one case at a time. You get yourself in trouble, you have to appear in court on those cases. You don't get to dictate when you're supposed to show up. I don't know what to do with him, Mr. Slough. I'm going to be perfectly candid with you. I've seen him, and I can't get it. And the probation's recommending just a jail sentence. They're not fooling around with you. I just want to make sure I understand. And the drug charge, I mean, what are you fooling around with meth?
I wasn't sure that was found.
On you. Found on you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
what are you carrying around meth if you're not using it?
The container that he claimed, and he says he claimed all of his stuff, he left 2 boxes of the other miscellaneous airlines and, floor, Peterbilt floor mats were just on the dirt. And that's the stuff I claimed. He left it in my truck. I still have it till this day. I the guys are, I didn't siphon no fuel out of his truck. That was my fuel.
I'm not talking about the fuel.
No, I'm just.
Right now, I'm not worried about the fuel. I'm worried about the drugs. Okay?
Yes.
Why are you fooling around with meth?
Never happened.
Well, what do you have meth in your possession for? I took your plea. I would not have taken your plea had you told me it wasn't my methamphetamine. I would have never done it. I know myself. I would have never done that. Not on my worst day.
Well,
Did you hear what I said?
yes, yes.
So why are you telling me today that you didn't have meth on your person and it wasn't your meth if you told me that day, which I know you would have had to for me to accept the plea, that it was your meth?
My exact words were, before I got to the location, I did not have that on me. The officer he mentioned about taking me for blood work, but then I don't know if he could tell if I was, like, I'm not cited, I can't think of the term, but prove that I've never done it, touched it in my life. But he never took me in for blood work after that.
You said mental health. I don't see any reference to that in this report. So, I mean, you can see kind of with this ADHD, if that's you're referring to.
I'm just talking about the current medication.
I got it. I got it. But he hasn't undergone mental health treatment, right? Have you undergone mental health treatment?
Meaning, like I have a doctor I see every month for the medications.
What kind of doctor?
It's
Is he a psychiatrist?
Psychiatrist.
I just don't understand why you're doing this. You've always been respectful. Honestly, I believe a lot of what you're telling me. Because I don't remember seeing you lie to me before. If I do, I forgot about it. And I don't usually forget that kind of thing. But you can't keep going like this.
No.
I'm going to place you on probation on each of these cases for 15 months. I'm going to take your drug case, file C, under section 7411. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance of any unit of government. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. Kratom, poppy seeds, and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. You're to submit to chemical testing, PBTs, and ETGs on demand of the probation department. So whenever they tell you you have to go, you have to go. You understand that, all of that so far?
Yes, sir.
I just want to check one thing here. I'm going to order that you attend the Positive Strategies program with 8-week follow-up. Positive Strategies program with 8-week follow-up. You're to continue your mental health treatment. Do you understand that? And provide proof of that. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You're to clear all of your warrants. You are to clear all of your warrants within 30 days. Clear all of your warrants within 30 days. All these terms are running concurrent. All these terms are running concurrent, meaning they apply to both cases. Do we understand what I mean? I'm going to need a prosecutorial review date on the C file in a minute here. I'm going to tell you, Heather. I'm also going to order. Ken, did you spend any time in jail on this? You did not, did you?
It was 2 days, well, a day and a half, pretty much, but.
In order 12 days jail. I'm going to give you credit for 2.
Would the jail time be at the end of the sentence?
I appreciate your advocacy. He's going.
He has to surrender himself.
He's going now 7 days jail. I'm going to let him do the other 3 on the court work program. You're going to pay $105 for that. I'll attribute that on the B file. You are in custody for 7 days. I'm going to order on fines and costs that you pay fines of $100, and I'm going to go light on your fines and costs. 100 fines, 100 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment. These are all on the B file. 360, 3 1/4, screening fees 60 for 385, probation fees are 300 for 685, court work program fees are 105. Your total 790. On the other case, I'll simply go 100 fines, 100 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment. So you owe 3 1/4 on the drug charge. You owe $790 on the other charge. You are in custody for 7 days. I'm going to let you pay these at the rate of $50 per week, and I'm not going to start this until July the 19th. If you need more time, you'll call me. You'll call the court, or you'll come see me. You're going to pay those on the B file first. And then on the C file, you'll pay $50 weekly after fines costs paid on the B file. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You got warrants out. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. Sir, I can't justify, no disrespect. I cannot justify the restitution. I'm sorry, I really am. I'm not going to order that. I would if there was more significant proof. You could initiate a small claims action or a civil action against him if you choose to, but I just can't do that in this situation. It's too much of a question in my mind. You'll meet with probation, or John, you're going to tell him probation should meet with them in a lockup or wherever, and he is going to go into custody for 7 days. You have 21 days to appeal. You have 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal if you cannot afford one. You understand that?
Yes.
You need to grow up. You need to grow up. You don't break into cars. You're lucky they only charged you with a 90-day misdemeanor and then gave you an attempt. Have a seat. Thank you.
Judge, we need to do the review date.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta give them a review date on the drug charge. Thank you very much for reminding me. What's the review date, Heather?
That'll be September 16th.
September
I'm sorry.
16th,
I'm sorry, this is a Brownstown. We'll do September 15th.
September 15th of 27 at 8:30. You do everything I've just, listen to me.
No.
You do everything I just told you, the case will be dismissed at that time, July 15th at 8:30. Okay? If you violate, you could get 90 days on those. Good luck.
Yes.
Thank you.